Good morning. Welcome aboard the Carnival Venezia. This is the Melanin at Sea 1.5 group cruise. This is also our second time aboard the ship. Okay, fam, so that was my voiceover after reading my own lips from this footage. If you watched the apology video that I posted a couple days ago, then you'll know that I lost sound on my day 2 footage and the footage was in slow motion. But listen, we're not gonna let that stop this show. So if you want to see what we get into during day 2 of the Melanin at Sea group cruise aboard the Carnival Venezia, and you're willing to give us a chance to share it with you despite the technical difficulties, then please stick around and comment below to let us know that you're watching and listening in. We appreciate you, fam. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Look how close we are to the water on deck 2 of the Carnival Venezia. This is a cold balcony. The lifeboats are right above us, and the water is right below us. I'm actually getting splashed by the water right now. That's amazing.
Everywhere we go, we turn to paradise. All I know is that I need you in my life. Let me show you how it feels to roll the dice. You know you want it, just say the word. Everywhere we go, we turn to paradise. All I know is that I need you in my life. Let me show you how it feels to.
Lido Marketplace, here we come for breakfast. We enjoy going to the buffet for breakfast on most cruises, and as usual, AJ and LJ both got bowls of cereal. Because, you know, if you've been watching my cruising family for any amount of time, that's no surprise to you. It's their breakfast of choice. Anywho, we all have a wonderful view of the ocean at breakfast, and I'm convinced that that's Liberty of the Seas out there because it's the only ship due to be in Bermuda with us tomorrow, and it leaves from New Jersey. Anyway, we're going to dig into these omelets. Before digging in though, let me point out that the line, do you see that line? The line for the buffet is extremely long, but don't let it deter you from getting on. It moves quickly. That said, we are gonna dig into the omelets. Allan and my mom are trying to get hash browns and fruit and other things, but we're gonna dig in because we have a special Melanin at Sea event to go to, which is
Kids in Crocs.
All right, we're at the water park for the Kids in Crocs event. Not a lot of kids are here yet, so the boys are off to the side, kind of in their own little area, enjoying the splashing and the refreshing water under the beaming sun on this cruise ship out here in the middle of the ocean. It's gonna be a good day. Here we go. More and more kids have come out to the Kids in Crocs event at the water park, and this is awesome. It's a great way to get all the kids from the Melanin at Sea group cruise together to get to know each other, have fun in the water. It's a hit. Even Allan is getting in on the fun going down the water slide. See, moms and dads, they're water slides for us too.
All right, guys, is everybody? Okay. Kids and Crocs, kids and Crocs, kids and Crocs, kids and Crocs. Melanin at sea, it's the melanin for me. Melanin at sea, it's the melanin for me. Melanin at sea, it's the melanin for me.
How was Kids in Crocs, guys?
That was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
You liked it a lot? And what'd you get?
I got some stuff for Crocs.
And it says Melanin at Sea. Back to the room real quick, and look what we have here. Our stateroom steward made up the room, and there's an elephant and a view. Go sit out here for a little bit. Allan and LJ are at the pool, and AJ and my mom are across the hall. Time for some PG time. I said I was going to relax on this cruise. Yeah, that's another voiceover, y'all, because no sound was recorded on this. Again, go back and watch my apology video if you didn't already see it. It'll explain it all. After sitting on the balcony for a little while, I said, let me change into my pajamas and take a nap until the next Melanin at Sea event in the afternoon. After all, I said I would relax on the cruise, and so that's a little bit of what I was saying to the camera when it didn't record that sound. Anyway, I took about all of a 20-minute nap before Allan brought me Chinese food from Seafood Shack. Since today is a sea day, the Seafood Shack has Chinese food available at no extra cost. Can't be mad at him, even though sleep is one of my favorite things, so is food. In our opinion, the Chinese food at Seafood Shack was pretty good. It's time for the main event, the Melanin at Sea takeover in the Atrium, also known as Piazza San Marco. We are gathering on decks 3 and 4, maybe some even on 5. To be honest, there are onlookers who aren't officially a part of Melanin at Sea, onlookers who are smiling and cheering and just happy to be there, and that's what we're here for. We're happy to be here. We're celebrating melanin, we're celebrating self-love and worth, we're celebrating unity, we're celebrating diversity and a love of cruising.
Never seen so much melanated people before.
This gives me chills even now. Man, we got the Jen Danielle experience in the house. We got Fats and Trey filling these travel spree. We got your favorite couple in the house with my cruising family and so many others. Oh my goodness. The laughs, the smiles, the hugs, the finally we get to meet. Look at D looking at me. No, D, I'm not doing karaoke with you. We said sang, D, not sang, Peter. I'm messing with D. That's my girl. But man, there's nothing like this. I almost think it's a good thing the footage lost the sound because this whole trip, but truly these moments around the takeover in the Atrium, you truly just had to be there and there's no substitute for that. Still on a high from the Atrium takeover, I want to try 2 more drinks at Carnival Bar and Lounge. So Allan and I had 2 Bellinis from here yesterday on embarkation day and they were yummy. However, I want to try the San Marco Spritz and Allan can have the Casanova Citrus Seduction. I could take a sip, but those 2 drinks have been on my list for a while. There he goes sipping his Citrus Seduction. Well, we are now waiting for Jazz and Rich to take us up to wherever we're going to shoot these TikToks because we're about to do some Melanin at Sea TikToks, y'all. But first, cheers with Carlene and Key. Hey, we gotta walk past the basketball court to get to the TikTok spot. And guess who's down there playing basketball? AJ, of course. Time to head to Canal Grande for dinner. This is our main dining room and that's where we'll be dining tonight, night 2 aboard the Carnival Venezia. We just went to the entrance on deck 4 and they are sending us downstairs to deck 3. Canal Grande has 2 levels in which you can be seated, and so our table number, apparently from what Allan showed on the app, means that our seating is on deck 3. So here we go. I felt the need to come on and say this because on night 2 of our first Carnival Venezia sailing, the U.S. inaugural, it was horrendous. The wait was long. It looked chaotic. It took so long for us to get a table. But tonight, I got the notification on the phone about 10 minutes after we said we were ready. They said a table is ready for us. So, yeah, we were walking right in. I guess a table is ready for us. Let's go. Tonight is formal night and Venetian mask night, and yes, I am wearing a mask tonight, and this mask was gifted to me by Melanin at Sea. Everyone who came on the group cruise got a Venetian mask. Clearly, Allan and my mom are not wearing their masks yet, but they do have masks, and so do LJ and AJ. Hey fam, you know the deal. We're at dinner. Here's the menu. Take a look and let us know in the comments if you were at Canal Grande restaurant with us, what would you order from this menu for dinner? We know my cruising fam on YouTube is accustomed to us talking about dinner as we eat. And as you can see, we were talking about dinner as we eat, but the sound wasn't captured. And again, my apologies for that. I will put on the screen, as I have started to do, what we each chose for dinner. And yeah, and we'll, wrap up dinner and get on out of here to the next event. However, I can sum it up and say dinner on day 2 was decent. It was okay. It wasn't the best. The steakhouse was good. The steakhouse was good. Even though the lobster at Seafood Shack is better. But dinner on day 2, it was decent. It was okay. The salmon meal is delicious. LJ's hamburger, on the other hand, we don't know what this is, mystery meat or what. It just doesn't taste right and it doesn't look right. But the salmon meal is good. We do not recommend the hamburger. These desserts are all delicious. After dinner, it's time to join the Carnival Venezia family in the Atrium, the Piazza San Marco, for the Captain's Toast.
Salute, ci sono io. Cheers!
You know what time it is, my cruising family loves a photo session on a cruise ship. Time for some formal photos. Okay, so after dinner and photos, it's to the rooms for us because do you remember this disappointment a few weeks ago when we first cruised on Venezia to Bermuda and got rained out? I mean, all the way out. Well, while we had no control over the weather on that day or tomorrow, what we can control is what time we get off the ship, at least for the most part. And we're hoping that an earlier start will help avoid any disappointment if it happens to rain in Bermuda again tomorrow. We want to get to a couple places before joining the Melanin at Sea group at our meetup spot for Melanin at Sea. So we want to get to bed early tonight to get off the ship as soon as possible in Bermuda tomorrow. After all, I've been looking forward to this Bermuda do-over. Good night from the Carnival Venezia. We are on our way to Bermuda. Thank you for joining us for this day 2 vlog. Hoping we have a great day tomorrow in Bermuda. We'll see. Thank you for watching.